Sorry about that. I had to change my FPS from 60 to 30 because I realized that like even though I have everything set to about around 30. Why do I get new headphones and then I finally start getting technical issues for every freaking stream. My set microphone should be this one, not the other one. There we go. I apologize for also being late. I did not expect to be late. I was very confident in being on time, but the boba place I was at was fulfilling a big order, so that's why I was late. But despite it all, I'm still here. Just 15 minutes late. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, now we're gonna play our first spooky game. I have played Iron Lung before. I'm sure most people have. It's like super cheap and it's interesting. And if you haven't played it, you've seen someone play it. It's like super popular. I mean, Markiplier's making a whole ass movie. So like, yeah. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by the ghostlight of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
I'm on my own. Also, hold on. No, I don't want to quit the game. I want to fix my stuff. Hold on. I need to slightly raise my desktop audio, and I think I should be able to... No, I can't raise my bitrate. I was gonna raise my video bitrate, but no, it's still adjusting to everything. Yep, there's the map. B for briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. Proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. Alright, it's time to go exploring. Not quite yet. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars. But there is still hope and lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean. At the bottom of an ocean. Unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. Hello! They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Honestly, I love that letter so much. Today, we're playing Iron Lung. It's our first spooky game. What coordinates are we at? 182, 116. That would be X is 182. And Y is 116. 182. 116. So we're down there. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to just move up for a bit. It's been a while since I played, so I'm not really used to this. And my mouse is like stupid sensitive. Hold on. Yeah, it's like really stupid sensitive. Hold on. Hold on. I need to go into the settings. My mouse is like going off the wall right now, and I don't like that. Okay. That should be better. We can continue now. Sorry about that. Oh no! Now it's not sensitive enough! This sucks. Great. Like 1 second it's like all over the place and the next it's like not moving at all. So I guess 1 would be good. Good happy medium. Apply. I didn't have time to check all this stuff before I started today. I mean, I'm even late, so like, yeah. That's so much better. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, as we keep going, I'll be able to get used to... Yeah, I should be able to go all the way up to 200. One of my favorite things about horror games like this is that, like, you don't really need to, like, make sense of the lore, or quote-unquote lore. Sometimes things can just be spooky to be spooky, and I think that's really awesome. Because some people started being like, oh, why is there an ocean of blood? That doesn't make any sense. Quiet Rapture? What? Does it really matter? It's a good game. It's cool and spooky and awesome. Oh. Yeah, there's our first wall. Yeah, because we're approaching that. So... I know there's a few spooky things. Or secret things in this game. Obviously it's spooky, it's a freaking horror game. But I know that there's a few secret things not marked on the map. And there are achievements associated with those, but I don't think I'll be able to get them. It'd be cool, but I don't really know if I want to. Let's see. X322, Y186, and A33. 322 and... Yeah, 322, 186. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Two, and then angle 33. This might work. If not, I can scooch forward a little. There you go, that should work. Boom. Object. Yep, that worked. Alright, 378, 263. So, yeah, we pretty much have to go up a lot. Like for right now, just going up some. Sit X 378 and Y 263. Need to keep that in mind. Where the placement of the X and the Y. So we just need to head pretty much just at a 90-degree angle now. $378. Nope. $378, 263. And what's the angle? 50 degrees. Neat. Alright, that one I'm not excited to go to. 259, 406. And for right now, I guess I could try to go at that angle. Because I've tried going around this way. Well, actually, yeah, that way would just be better. You just head all the way up. Near perfect straight angle. Up to about 400. Yeah, there's a wall near me. But it should be fine. Spookies. Spooky creepies. Maybe I should have changed my game to the my stream to dark mode. Hold on. I have. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Spookier. Now we're all set. Now fit in the atmosphere. Unfortunately, chat is gonna be a little illegible. I don't really have a way to fix that in my dark mode, but
Oxygen notification.
it is what it is. About 400. So yeah, we're around here, so it gets a bit narrow. We need to turn about this way now. Go forward a little bit. You know, every time I think about this game, it reminds me of my dad, because he was a submariner. And I feel like he would either love this game or hate it so much. There's like no in between. He would either be like, oh my god, I'm in a sub again. Or he'd be like, oh my god, I'm in a sub again. Honestly, in narrow points like this, I usually just don't even pay attention to the numbers. And just pay attention to the walls. Let's see, X4 350. X350. I'm still over here? Really? Damn. I should be able to move forward quite a bit. Thought I was further over. Let's see, it's 308, so we're over here now. I need to turn up my own volume a little bit. Gotta up the spooky factor. Let's see, Y441, so I'm around here. Yeah, I'm pretty much facing a corner. I want to take a picture right now for spooky sounds. I think I can pretty much go about that angle. See, X285, Y415. So we're almost there, because it's X259 and Y406. So let's keep moving at this angle until we hit 406. And then we can, not that way, this way. That's right, the directional keys on this are clockwise and counterclockwise, not really left or right. Oops. Oh, I passed it. Oops. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It's fine. 59. There we go. Now what's the angle at 296? I remember watching people play this before I played it myself, and I was like, huh, how do you even like navigate that with just the numbers? And like, it's actually surprisingly easy. So I need to like go at about, I think this angle would probably be good. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit more that way. And we can go until we see a wall pop up. Wall. There's our wall. So it must be around here. Let's see, X294, Y349. So yeah, I'm about right there. So yeah, we just need to go this way a little bit until we see the next wall, and then I can turn again. Yeah, about that angle should be good. Maybe. I don't like that there's something approaching from behind. I think the first time I played this game, something like that killed me. And I got an achievement that was like, congratulations, you crashed into a wall. But I don't think that was a wall. I don't think it was a wall that I crashed into. But 333, 298. So yeah, we're about there. We're almost in the free. Let's move forward a little more until we get to about a little over 350. Let's height. What height? About 325 would be good for Y. Good. Let's see. Now we can go pretty much straight and we'll get through that narrow passage. Let's see. About a 90-degree angle and we'll go pretty smoothly. I feel like people who criticized this game for the story didn't really understand that, like, you don't have to have, like, a logically explainable story in a horror game or even a horror movie. In fact, a lot of horror involves the supernatural, things that can't be explained with logic. And I think it's just a silly way to get attention. We should be about here, about right there. So we're heading there. I could probably just keep going until I hit about X560. But I think one of the biggest factors for horror is really just atmosphere. Like, that is a very essential factor. And like, a lot of people would say sound effects, but I had been thinking, whoop, that wasn't very nice. But I had been thinking, what if someone made a horror game that just did not have any sound? Cause like, some people are deaf or hard of hearing. Like, my friend Milo is hard of hearing. And I think it would be really cool to try to make a horror game that you have to go around with no sound. No sound at all. And maybe, technology permits, you could even make it have like haptic feedback through a controller. I think that would be really interesting. Because even though you wouldn't be able to hear anything, you'd still have haptic feedback, and you'd be able to feel certain sounds and certain impacts. I feel like the tactile aspect of horror is something that's underutilized, but that's mostly because a lot of horror artists are indie developers, so they don't have access to that kind of technology very often. But I'm very much thinking in terms of like design and stuff, since I'm an artist, and both like design, like there's design, immersion, creation, all sorts of different aspects that play a role in the effectiveness of pretty much any genre. Learning all these different things has really given me a very enlightened view of different types of media. Alright, 613, 197. Let's go down. Wait. Also, I always love a horror game that plays off of a player's claustrophobia. Even if somebody isn't claustrophobic, you can still get the ick from being in an enclosed space like this. Especially since, like, you don't know what's outside. You can't see where you're going or what you're doing. I feel like that's also a big, important factor. Yeah, 613, 197. So let's go down to Y197 and do our usual, because we're actually pretty close already. There we go. Perfect. Angle 55 degrees. It's like a whale skeleton. But now we head for that one over there. Yeah. I think I remember what happens in that one. Let's go. We're gonna need to be pretty careful around that point. So for now, we should try to get to X750, Y260. About here. X750 and Y260. And from where we're at, just to say about that angle should be good for now. In case you haven't noticed, I'm more concerned about talking about the cool like design factors in the game than I am about really anything else. 750. Yeah, I'm approaching the wall. I need to go up a little. Because I gotta remember, My sub is probably bigger than that arrow. Should be able to head about this way now. Let's see, 759, 264. So yeah, we're about there. We're starting to head into the bottleneck. I think a lot of people see like critical consumption of media as like an inherently bad thing. But the thing is that you can pick up a lot of pretty cool stuff whenever you look at something in a critical lens. I feel like a lot of people see critical as like the same as synonymous with pessimistic, but that's really not true. A lot of people just get that idea because a lot of people who criticize things tend to really not acknowledge as much of like the cool factors, the things that go into design. Because criticism is a good balance of both good and bad things. Taking in everything into consideration. And a lot of people, when they hear criticize, they think insult. They think negative. But really, that's just not always the case. So I should be about around here now. Yeah, I'm about around there. So I can start heading down at this angle now. Because the location is 864 258. Ooh. And you get a little closer. There we go. A little too close for comfort, but it is what it is. It's what we need to do. It's part of our job. What is it, 209? Yeah. Looks kind of like a building. But let's see. So now I just want to back up at the moment. So we should be able to back up to about 300. About 300, and then we can turn all the way this way at 270 and keep on moving forward. Oh, I forgot to check what we need to stop at. About 800. Now we can start heading down. Say straight down. And from 300 to about 280. So we're about there. I could probably go down a little bit more and then turn. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, I'm about there. As I should be. Yeah, about there. And then we can head about that way. Not completely to the left, but enough that we should go straight into the bottleneck. Alright, where are we at? 7:39. So we're free! We can go about that direction right now. Oh! Ah, there it is. I pulled up the map right when that happened. X577. Like, people try to explain this game with logic and then this shit happens. Like, I am in a totally different quadrant now. I should be closer to this one now. So X577 is about there. Y355. So yeah, I'm about right there. The big thing about horror is not really thinking. Don't use your brain, just be spooky. And I think that's awesome. Sometimes I don't want to think. Sometimes I just want to feel and be emotional. You know, honestly, that little jump right there, it's actually pretty useful for advancing the story, because it would take forever to get over here if that didn't happen. So not only is it a free little jump, it also makes things a little quicker. X623, Y520. Woo! Oh yeah, I passed the Y mark. 623, 520. Yeah, close enough. Angle 63. I've been pretty much on the dot for just about everything else. Let's see. I want to still try to be as precise as possible. Just for fun. What angle was it? Was it 63? 63. Alright. Bones! More and more bones. And I guess we just head straight left. Let's angle it a little bit down. Just a smidge. Until we get to about 500, 500. That seems like a good spot. $500, $514, so like about there. Yeah, we can just keep going straight this way. Till about 400, and then we need to start angling up.
Oxygen notification.
Okay, now we can start angling this way. We're about, yeah, X 400, Y 510. It's about here. We don't need to angle straight up, but about that should be good. God, one of the worst things about having a special interest in speedrunning is the fact that I look at every game and I'm like, oh, I wonder what a speedrun in this game is like. Like, I don't speedrun myself at all. I attempted and I just don't like doing it, but I love watching people do it and it's great. It's just fun. It's so interesting, all the technical aspects of it as well. I'm about right there. X365, Y557. Yeah, I'm about right there. I guess I could start heading straight up. But I don't like that. Is that a wall or an object? Or not an object, but a creature. What are you? It's a wall! I'm just really close to it. And I don't want to be. But it's so interesting that they look like actual man-made structures. And I think the map being really like obscured in that area is really cool for tension. Should be free now. X373, Y624, 73, 624. Yeah, I'm about there. And you know what? There's something I want to do. I kind of want to go to this node early. Because the game leads you to go to here, and then finally here. But I don't know. I think I might try to do that. I think it'd be silly. Let's just go straight over there. It's pretty far though. So we're about here. We can go about that way until about 450, 700. Oh shit! I know what that means. Begone! So we're about Y700. Need to head about not a full 90, but close to it. Oh shit! I know what you are. Peekaboo! Oh! Am I still in the same coordinate? Yeah, I'm about the same right now. 459. Here's our wall. Here's our other wall. Woo! Up there. Yeah, up there. So we need to keep moving a little further forward.
Oxygen notification.
Say until about 550. Oh, we're about there. So I think we can start angling up. And keep going to about 600, 750. No, we're almost there. So we can keep going that way for a while. Until we approach a wall. Woo! At the blood. Fun fact about submarines. This just would not happen. Technically speaking. No. Even though this is made of iron, it would crush like a tin can once the air pressure inside had been breached. 675, 820. We can go to 258, 295. But we're getting there slowly but surely. There's our wall. So 675, and then we'll be able to head straight up. 8:28. $8:28. Angle 295. I don't know if the jump will happen because I came here early. I'm a little worried. Oh, you've played this before. Photograph the top right node. I got the achievement. So now we can go back. I wonder how this is gonna end now that I came here early. I'm really curious. I think there might be one of the secrets over here, since it's so far away from everything else. And it's not really a path you go down. Maybe even one right here as well. It's hard to tell. But now we can leave and I'm not so nervous anymore. I wonder how it'll end since I did that first. I should be able to go down to Y 775. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. We're approaching unknown territory. Alright. Yes, 775, and now we can go that way. I remember when my dad was talking about his training with the Navy and how, like, since he was going to become a submariner, there was some swimming training that he did not have to do. It was the swimming training, specifically like treading and stuff, just in case like your boat got sunk or something. The reason why he didn't get any of that training was specifically because if your submarine gets damaged and it breaches the inside, breaches the hull or the air bladder or anything like that. I'm calling it an air bladder because it's like a fish's swim bladder. But if that gets breached, you're dead. There's pretty much no way for you to survive that, because once the air pressure is breached, it literally crushes like a tin can in a hydraulic press because of all the water pressure. Not to mention all the shrapnel that'd be coming inside. It's like an implosion, essentially. X630, Y768, so about there. I just thought it would be neat to share some of the little tidbits of information that he has shared with me since he was a submariner for 20 years. Besides, I think it's pretty cool. And another cool thing, or it's really not cool, but it's interesting. Sometimes when I say cool, I just mean interesting. Is that on the sub that he worked on, there was a breach in something, like a very microscopic leak in one of the pieces of like tech or like pumping or something. And the thing is that nobody knew, but you could tell because every article of clothing that was white started to turn yellow. That was the only way they could tell. And what's interesting, I don't even remember like all the details. I just remember it was something and that it was leaking and it shouldn't have been. But what's so interesting is that it's such a rare occurrence, the exposure to whatever substance it is that I can't remember. But what's so interesting about it is the fact that it's such a rare type of exposure that it like there's no like studies to see the effect on the human body from that kind of stuff, because apparently other people that he had worked with also have health issues, but that could be completely unrelated. I believe I am now in this little patch right here. I haven't really been paying attention to the numbers, but yeah, looks like I'm about around this area, so I need to move up some. Honestly, I love it when games have achievements. I think they're pretty cool. You can tell I'm ADHD. My sister's diagnosed, I'm undiagnosed, but just, you can tell because I just hop from like, oh, this complex thing about submarines. Oh, hey, game cool. But you know what? I think that's pretty helpful with what I do, because I find everything fascinating. Just feel everything in an extreme degree. 467. So yeah, I should be out and about now. I'm free. I'm free. We should be able to just keep going until about a little over 300. Nice. We got a long way to go from where we're at. So if the ending is different from how it's supposed to go, I have a feeling we'll probably either suffocate or drown. Because really, you're not supposed to survive this at all. See, 325, 741, so we can pretty much head straight up. Saving progress. Nice. We're making progress! 741. 325. So I can head pretty much this angle, just about a little higher than that. I just like to be as accurate as possible. I think it's more interesting that way. Alright. Angle 18 degrees. Bones! Nothing but bones. Informational terminals. Local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last updated today. 5378. Query. Dingus. Unknown query. Damn. Query. Bones. Unknown query. Fish. Entry. Discoveries on moon at -5. Body redacted. Oh, I thought that was going to be another unknown query. Wall. Ricks. Wolfa. Now we just have one left. I feel like this would qualify as like an eldritch or cosmic horror, and that's probably why I like it so much. I've always found the general concept of cosmic horror to be very fascinating, and it's very hard to nail because it's very much dependent on like a desire to learn more about something that's just ever so out of reach of the human psyche. You get to about 650. Like, we as humans crave knowledge pretty much more than anything. We're just so curious. Let's stop it about there. So we can start heading that way. And a big aspect of both Eldritch and Cosmic Horror is the unknown. But because of that, it's really hard to get right. Like, it's very much dependent on, like, an enriching story. We could probably keep going till about 200. And then we'll have to turn. Might have to adjust because of the walls, though. Yet there's a wall. It seems like it's far enough. Oop. Woohoo! We're approaching the thing. So excited. Alright, we can keep moving a little bit further. Pretty much till we start seeing the wall in front of us. And now we can move down. Say at about that angle because it's a bit of a... It's a bit of an angular kind of thing. I'm really curious. What Y coordinate is that? 576. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Yeah! Oh, yeah! I love the distortion and the insanity of all of this. The fact that nothing makes sense and nothing's supposed to make sense. Yes! Alright. I want to get this just right. I feel like a lot of people are just so fascinated by this game because it makes very little sense. It'd be 180, 576, angle 184. Ah, okay. I'm prepared. Jump. Oh, fuck! I knew it was gonna jump me, but it still got me. It was so jumpy. But god, this game's so good. So interesting. So cool. Ooh. I kind of want to look at the other achievements. I know I'm missing a few. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse, its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. There we go! There's Iron Lung. I want to see the other achievements because I got... Oop! No, the game paused or froze. Hold on. Apologies, I just really want to see these. Let's see, there's just a few achievements I don't have. No, there's one achievement, and it's... I bet you it's the hidden thing that I don't really know where it is. Because that's probably where it is. And I closed Steam when I did that. Let's see. Yeah, there's an Iron Lung movie coming out soon. I'm very excited. It's really cool. Yeah, I really, really like games that are very vague in regards to theories and whatnot. But I got all the images. Including hidden achievements, and I'm only missing one of them. The hidden achievements, burner subs. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, interesting. So, that hidden achievement is really easy. Let's see, do I continue from where I was at? Oh. Oh! There's no blood in here. What? Where's all the damage? But anyway, what is... How many times? Yeah, hold on. Oops. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. I have to click on Steam. So, the hidden achievement. That's from. This achievement after returning this SM8. So SM-8. SM-8. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Entry the SM8 body. Hopefully, they don't redact this before updating the database. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the Iron Lung, they don't give a fuck if you come back. Or if the sub comes back. Because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. And now the SM8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces, or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization on the Iron Lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again. But they don't have an SM8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs, and a lot of curiosity about AT5. And maybe that means you have a chance. Interesting! I got all the achievements now. I've always been a bit of an achievement hunter for games like these. But now, I have all of the achievements. I think this is my first game on Steam that I have fully achieved. But anyway, this has been my playthrough of Iron Lung. This is my shortest stream. But, I mean, it's a short game. So, it's just how it is. I had a lot of fun playing through this again. And even uncovering some new things that I hadn't uncovered before. But anyway, thank you for being here, and farewell. Have a good day!